Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeff is back with another video. All right, y'all. I just want to do a quick video here. I did a video last week, about a week ago. This microphone is very sensitive, y'all. That's the scratching mic you hear when I do this. You probably hear a little scratching. Yeah, but it's very sensitive mic, which is good. And sometimes it's not. But anyway, I did a video last week uh, pertaining to my trip to Chicago and some of the negative feedback that I was getting, and I had to set some things straight. And I just want to do a follow-up video to let y'all know I appreciate all the love and support that y'all have shared with me. Actually, y'all, my channel has grew enormously. I have gained since that video over 4,000 more people have come on board. Old School Soul Food family members have come on board. Usually in that time span of videos during the week, my analytic department say I usually get 350 to 400 people every 2 or 3 days to come on. I got 4,000 all over my channels. I got an extra 500 on Instagram, an extra I think 800 on Facebook, and 4,000 here on YouTube in the past week because not they agreed with me. A lot of people didn't agree with what I was doing, but a lot of people reached out to me and say, we respect you because you had the strength and courage to make a video not knowing what it would do to you and speak out. And they say a lot of people reached out to me and say that encouraged them to speak out and not be silent about things that are going on in their life, in their job, in their whatever aspect. Let me tell you something. Some people say, oh, you should just ignore the bullies. And no, let me explain to you how it affects people. Bullies affects people. People that putting people down affects people. My brother, for example. My brother is one of the most talented persons on this planet Earth. Been knowing him since the day he come out of my mama's womb. That Sunday afternoon, I remember like yesterday. I was down the hill. My grandmother, my daddy's mama used to live down the hill in the country, and we was down there. Me and my sister was down there with my other cousins playing. It was on a Sunday after church. My mom and dad, of course, they was in the hospital because she was about to have my brother. And I'll never forget it. It was like a Sunday afternoon around 2 p.m. and they called my grandmother come out and say, yo, your mama had a brother. You got a little brother. Because we back in them days, you don't know what it is. They didn't do the ultrasound or whatever they call it, where you know the baby is before. And I was so in awe that I had a little brother, y'all. That was so exciting, y'all. It was the most exciting day. And I still his biggest fan. But back to what I was saying, social media, my brother completely got off social media about 3 or 4 years ago because of this, because of the backlash. He is so talented. This young man has 3 CDs, gospel CDs. You've seen some clips of him singing and stuff like that. He even got a YouTube channel that he started way before me, before I even know what YouTube really was about. Did he have songs and stuff on there? But it's the negativity that he hates about social media. He don't want his kids don't even have social media. He don't want his kids exposed to that, his family exposed to that at all, because of the negativity that it brings. And he said he don't have time for it. He said it's such a negativity and hatefulness on social media that people bring that he don't want to expose his kids to this, and he have no time for it. My brother's a Christian just like me. He's trying to do God's work and trying to walk in Jesus' walk and get to the promised land as well. And sometimes the social media just makes you so out of your character that it ruins you. Like I say the other day, it's funny. My brother follows me on social media. He gets on there to kind of see where I am, but he's not on there all the time. And he saw what was going on, but he didn't really know what was going on. And he picked up the phone and called me. After I put that post, I'm going to step away for a while. I'm going to do a video later. That he called me because he thought it was my relatives, because he know my history of the if y'all don't know, the main people that bullied me and treated me bad growing up throughout my 31 years were people that look like me. I'm going to be real and y'all don't know it. It's people that look like me have treated me the worst in my life growing up, have bullied me the worst, and really despised me the most were people that look like me. So he thought that was somebody in the relative. He said, look, man, I'm a Christian, but you know what? I said, no, I'm going to handle this. And I explained to him what was going on. Because he was ready to, my brother got my back no matter what. And he tell me that all the time. So that was kind of funny. I said, no, I'm going to handle this in the next couple of days. I'm going to put a video. I explained to him in detail what happened and where I stayed at Trump and everything. So he understood because he know how people are. And we had a conversation. I ain't going to repeat on here. But how people are just set up in their mind, like I told you. And we have a conversation like people don't know how to think for themselves. And like I said in the other video, they just follow along what people tell them. And he knows, just like I know, and a lot of people know this, but some people just don't get it. But also, how bullies kind of limit people. You remember Dylan works for me. He works for me very limited now. When I brought Dylan on, and it was such a backlash of, why are you bringing him on? That's skinny, he's fat, he ain't black. It really hurt Dylan to the core that he never got over it. Because I brought Dylan on, a couple of other people I want to bring on to not only work with old school soul food, to mentor them, show them how to do my skills and stuff. I want younger people because I'm not going to be doing this for a long time. I may do this another 8-10 years at the most, and I want to hand it over to someone else to keep it going. But a lot of young people cannot deal with the negativity and the backlash and the just awful comments that people leave, and people say, oh, you need to, it's hard. Y'all don't understand. If you ever been through bullying, it's hard to get over that. Dylan never really got over that because I used to, even though he was still working full time behind the camera, I wanted him to do videos in the front, and he would not do it. He just told me, and he loves to cook. Dylan cook. He cook all the time. He cook for his kids all the time, but he wasn't ready for that exposure and the negativity to come with it, and it stunted his growth, and to the point where he just don't really like to even be around the camera a lot. Don't even want to say nothing. People say, where's Dylan? Sometimes Dylan's here, you don't even know it, because the exposure and the negativity he got when he first, and I know other people that saw that worked for me. I had a couple more people that work. They don't want to deal with the negative. They say, what if my food ain't right? What if this and this? It hurts. People don't realize. That's why I'm always be an advocate of speaking up, speaking out. It hurts young people. And people say, oh, why that person ain't doing that? Because something you said to that young person, I dealt with it. I dealt with it for 31 years. That's why I'm an advocate of it. It hurts young people, and it stunts their growth to the point where they don't want to do nothing but sit in the house and not even go out. Some of them, it hurts that much. And I had a couple other young people bring on my team or whatever, because people say, why you don't have other people on the team? Because some negative people hurts young people. They do. And I'm an advocate. I'm always be an advocate of mental health issues. I'm always be an advocate against bullying, cyberbullying, personal bullying, because of that aspect. So I just want to kind of shout out and give y'all a shout out and appreciate it. It's been so many positive comments. People by email, left voicemails, message me, and a lot of people say they gives them encouragement. Some people just still living in a ball, and they say they need to come out their shell and really speak out or whatever. That's ways to speak out and show that you don't agree with somebody respectfully. Like I say on my channel, I don't care if you criticize my food and give me advice. People give me advice, oh, Chef Jeff, maybe you could do this more, or, I don't like this, or do this, or I respect that 100%. You people that watch me on a daily basis, you do not like everything I cook. You don't like everything that I make. You don't like every procedure that I do. But you keep watching and you respectfully do it. Like I tell y'all, do it your way. I'm just going to kind of give you a canvas and twist it and turn it to your way. But there's ways you say stuff, and there's ways you talk to people with respectfully, things like that. I've been on both sides of the food spectrum, especially food competitions, and when the judges come to you and critique your dishes, they don't say, oh, that looks like crap, what the what? They don't do it like that. They say, Chef Jeffrey, you need next time you need to put this way, maybe you put a little bit more season on there, maybe you balance your plate there, maybe you slice your meat this way, maybe you put the sauce here, maybe that's the way you do things. There's a way you talk to people. There's a way you present things. There's a way you approach people. And I'm going to keep preaching and teaching and encouraging people how to do that. Because, like I say, we live in a world of great people. 85 to 95% of these people in this world could get along if they quit listening to the media, quit listening to the politicians, quit listening to all this stuff, quote unquote crap, and get to know people for yourself and quit letting people tell you what somebody is. Like I said, quit letting other people tell you how somebody is. Get to know people for yourself. It would be a better world in this world. I promise you it would. And you got them other 10-15% doesn't matter at all. They just gonna hate the person that don't look like them. They just gonna hate the person that don't talk like them. They gonna hate the person that don't have the same economic status as them. They gonna hate the person that don't have the same political affiliations as them. They gonna hate the person that don't have the same sexual persuasion as them. Those 10-15% gonna always be in this world. But the other 85% of the people in this world is good, decent people. I have in my neighborhood. I live in the neighborhood of a melting pot of all people. I got Asian, white, black, Hispanic, everybody in my neighborhood. We all get along together like brothers and sisters. We watch each other's back. We get along very well. And that's the way my image of heaven gonna be. I tell people, you walk around here hateful and all that, going to church, oh, I'm a high and holy, and then you hate your fellow man because he don't look like you. You ain't gonna get to heaven. If you do, it's gonna be a shock. Because everybody in heaven ain't the same color. God didn't create everybody the same color. We create everybody equal in his own image. But everybody ain't the same color, so people just gonna be in shock. But anyway, I just want to share that with y'all. There's gonna be a lot of cooking videos coming up. There's no 4th of July. I'm gonna try to do a live, y'all. I'll probably be in DFW area. I do not know where I'm gonna be. You know, last year I was burning up in Las Vegas. I did a live in Las Vegas on the 4th of July. I don't know where I'm gonna be, but where I'm gonna be, I'm gonna try to pop in live since I didn't do a live here yesterday. I'm gonna try to pop in and do a live. I got my road trip still going along. It's gonna be hot this summer driving across the United States, but I've got a few videos coming up on that. I got a few more candy videos. I got some peaches coming next month from Georgia. So I got to do a peach. I'll probably do peach preserve this time. I got a 2 or 3 old school soul food deals of the week coming up. And I'm going to have them out in time for, December. July the 17th is the Prime Day. So I'm going to have some deals for y'all on Prime Day as well coming up. So I think that's all it is. I didn't make myself a notes. Also, y'all, I'm going to do a video if you want to do it. I'm going to do a refreshing video or how I started YouTube. If you're interested in it, let me know how I started YouTube, because it got fresh in my mind, because that's why I went to Chicago. I still got to go back a couple of more times Chicago to finish up, because I was in the phase of we just started and all this just messed my mind. I really couldn't focus anymore. So I'm going to go back a couple more times and finish this up, because it's going to take a long time, because a lot of information I need to share with the people. Some I can do over the phone, but when I'm in person, I'm more relaxed and less distracted than I'm at home. But I'm at home, I'm a little bit distracted. I can get distracted. So I need to follow up. But back to what I was saying, I want to do a video, refreshing video, how I started YouTube and what's the ins and outs and do's and don'ts and what made me begin to where I was. I started YouTube in 2019. It's 2024. So 5 years. I'm way ahead of most YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers. Sometimes it takes 10 to 15 years for a YouTube channel to really step up and take off. I'm going to show you the little tricks and tips that I did to make my channel a success and why I didn't go. Number one, I'm going to give you one tip here, and I ain't going to prolong this video. The number one tip I did to myself, be individual. And y'all know how I am about being individual and thinking for yourself. This just kind of piggybacks what I did my YouTube channel. I didn't try to be like any other channel. I didn't try to copy any other channel. I tried to do my channel different from everything, because people want refreshing things. Like I say, as you see in my videos, I don't have no music. Only the intro music, and that's it. I don't have any music behind anything that I do in my video. Even when I'm traveling, how people put a little music when they travel. I let you hear the road noise. I let you hear the little chirping or whatever, because to me it feels more realistic. And when I do travel some people used to put the camera on them or whatever. I want to see where I'm going. Preferably, when I'm watching video, I don't want to see you. I want to see where I'm going down the road. That's why I specifically turn the camera the other way where you can see what I see. And it's like you traveling along with me. Also in the kitchen, people say it didn't work or whatever. When I'm cooking a lot, sometimes I'll change it up eventually. But when I'm cooking, I focus more on the food instead of me, because I think the food is a vocal. A lot of people say, oh, we don't see you in the video. When I do videos, sit down like this, you don't watch it. I got a lot of videos where you can see me in. But I want you to focus on the food. I'm still improving, still taking positive feedback. But I want you to focus on the food and really see what I'm doing instead of me. Because I got a face for radio, not a face for TV, y'all. So I tell people that all the time. I got a face for radio, not a face for TV. So anyway, I'm going to do a video on that, how I got YouTube going and what how pretty much successful, and it's still growing, and it's still one of the most trending cooking videos on YouTube. This just continuously rise, and the net worth is rising too. And I'll get into the financial aspect of it as well. My network on my YouTube channel, you'll be shocked at just the network of it. And it's not even accurate. It's actually more than that. Now look at the accuracy of it, and it's actually 25% below what it actually is. So yeah, it is a financial gain into it. Don't get in it for the financial reasons in the beginning, but it can be financially plentiful if you do it right. And I'm gonna, like I say, I just want to, I'm very transparent. I just want to tell it like it is to help somebody out there, especially young people. And before I close, be nice to young people, y'all. Young people just starting out, their brain is very vulnerable, and some people are very sensitive to other things. Encourage young people. Don't bring them down. Like I said, I hate what this did to Dylan, because I'm still trying to get Dylan back in here to really get him, because he's doing jobs he really don't want to do. He even tell me, I love old school soul food. I really enjoyed it. He really enjoyed it, but people beat him down so much when he first got here. He has a shyness about him, and he's not really shy off camera, but once the camera go on, he goes into a shell. And it's the hatefulness comments and stuff when he first come on that really, he never really got over. He read all those comments. He saw all that, and it's just like I try to push him some days to, okay, Dylan, I want you to do this, and I want you to do this. I want you to make chicken piccata today on camera. And he's just like, I don't know, and he can cook these things. I got other young people, I want y'all to come in and cook this, and they won't do it because the shyness of it. And you see, it's not a lot of young people doing cooking videos, y'all. Mostly older people, whatever. But I'm trying to keep this going. I'm getting to the age, and my mama left it. My grandmother taught my mom taught me, and I want to teach other young people to keep this going. And keep the old school soul food tradition going. All these old preserving like I got right here. Some people don't have a clue how to make jelly and how to. We need to get back to learning how to cook foods and not over season them too much, and just put like back in the day growing up. My parents do the salt and pepper. Remember, that's why we grew up using salt and pepper. It was black pepper, wasn't white pepper like I use, but it was salt and black pepper. We didn't have those 20, 30 different kind of seasonings. I think that what hurts our digestive system. We got all these seasonings. Go back to the basics. That's what I try to cook on my channel. The basic stuff. Use the fresh ingredients. If you're able to, I'm going to do a video also, y'all. I'm going to show you the beef that I have processed from a fresh calf. And I'm going to show you the beef that you get in the store. I'm going to show it side by side, the difference in the beef that you get in the store and the beef. It's a totally different color. It's a totally different texture. And I'm going to kind of explain to y'all why it is so evident. If you could go with 2 or 3 people and get together and find a local butcher, have your meat processed, have your beef processed yourself, it would be so much healthier for you. People talk about, oh, you never hear game meat being recalled. Venison is some of the most healthy meat. I got a freezer full of, I got deer sausage, I got deer hamburger meat, deer chili meat, and deer, I got chili meat, breakfast sausage, hamburger meat, and one other process I have in there that's from venison. It's very healthy, very lean, and it's good for you. And you never hear a recall of game meat because it's healthy. It's natural meat. So I'm gonna do a video on that as well. So anyway, I done preached long enough, y'all. I'm supposed to close now. Like the Baptist preacher say, I said I was supposed to close 10 minutes ago. But anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all on 4th of July. I'll have a video out. And like I said, I got cooking videos coming out between road trips and stuff like that. It's going to be a busy summer for me. Before you know it, it'll be time for turkey and dressing, Thanksgiving menu items. So anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.